Now, so as I mentioned earlier, you play for Pace Academy in Atlanta, Georgia. For those wondering, Atlanta is only about 2 hours from Clemson, give or take. Did being close to home have anything to do with your commitment to the Tigers at all?
Most definitely. I'd say being close to home was definitely one of the boxes on my list that Clemson definitely checked. Me being originally from South Carolina, my grandmother living there, moving to Atlanta. It sits right in the middle of my mom, and my grandma, so those them, it's easy access for me to come to my games, and I can go home and back to Columbia, South Carolina, where my grandmother lives, or back to Atlanta with my mom. So that definitely played a major part in my commitment to Clemson for sure.
Nice. So, talking a little bit of Pace Academy, if you will, the playoff game last season against Stevenson did not end in your team's favor. 40-38, I believe. It was close, but being close doesn't move you on to the next round. So, how is Pace Academy preparing for the upcoming season to bounce back this year?
Feel as if everyone's a lot more focused than we were last year. We still carry that lost around every day around campus. Our kicker who missed the kick, who could have got us to overtime, our quarterback, to me up front especially. It is definitely hard, but these next couple of steps that we're taking, we got a new strength and conditioning coach who came from UCF, I believe, Coach Lee. Having a different type of summer and different weight room, and just been pushing us to a whole another level. We're seeing the results even from uh, summer workouts till now. Everyone's a lot stronger, faster. It just brought us together more as a team. So we're looking to turn some heads this year for sure.
I know everybody who keeps up with that Georgia high school ball is definitely keeping an eye on y'all this year. So, now switching it up a little bit to the more academic side of school, is there any subject that might pique your interest to earn your major in?
Me and my mom was actually a anatomy and physiology teacher in college, so I'm a big science guy. I like science, so maybe something with anatomy or food nutrition or investigative science or something like
Okay, I like to hear that. That's gonna actually pay off a lot for your athletic career as well. So now, what does Hevin Brown Schuler enjoy doing in his free time?
that. What I do in my free time, I'm really just hanging out with friends. Since it's my last year of high school football, I try to take up as much time as I can with my friends as possible, whether that's being outside, going to movies, going to arcades and ready, or even just being on a video game. So just little moments like that I cherish because I know when I get to college, it's all that won't be happening to me too often when I go to college. So
Yeah, and hey, enjoy it while it lasts, because when you get to campus,
exactly.
those practices and that schedule is gonna amp up tenfold. So speaking of video games, I do like to end all my interviews with the same question. Everybody gets this question. If all goes as planned, next summer we will have a new NCAA football video game. If you choose to appear on it and opt in, what do you think your freshman season overall is going to be?
Considering I'll be a freshman, I'll give myself a smooth 80. Smooth 80. Smooth 80. No, not too high, not too low. Something I can build on.
Yeah, I like that answer. I think a lot of incoming freshmen next year are aiming for that 80. I think 80 is gonna be like the bare minimum that people are gonna want to have, because
Exactly.
you know there's gonna be a lot of like uh kind of trash talk going on in the locker rooms, and it's like, oh,
Exactly.
you only a 60.
Exactly. I feel like it's easier for a I feel like it's a little easier for a skill player because from a lineman it's way harder to develop in college. So you gotta develop strength wise, speed. And if you're a skill player, some of them just got it. Some of them just got it.
Y'all certainly don't have it easy at all. And so, just like that, that was my final question. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Hevin Brown Schuler, Pace Academy rising senior, 4-star defensive lineman, Clemson Tiger commit. Hevin, thank you so much for coming on. This interview was a blast.
For sure. Thank you for having me. Most definitely.